Look, making at least $100,000 online selling digital products is nowhere near as hard as people make it seem. Now, I've learned this from billionaires, and I figured if they're making hundreds of billions of dollars, I should be able to take something that they're doing, bring it down to myself, and make a little bit of money with it, which I have. I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. So if it worked for billionaires and it worked for me, it should work for you too. Now, it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down this simple concept, and it's so easy for you to apply. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you are just intentionally choosing to do this the hard way. And that's perfectly okay. Like, good luck to you. Have fun with all that hard stuff. But let's get right into it. Now, I said that I learned this from billionaires, and the billionaire that I learned this from starting off is Jeff Bezos. If you're not familiar with who Jeff Bezos is, he owns Amazon, right? Pretty big business, right? Jeff Bezos. He's pretty rich. Now, I study people, and I do deep dives on my studies of when I'm studying people. Now, I don't just study random people. I study people that I'm inspired by. I study people that are doing things that I want to do something similar as, and I study people that have businesses and infrastructures and have generated revenue sources for themselves where I can get some type of game and inspiration off of. So I'm like, why don't I study the guy at the top, Jeff Bezos? And in my deep dive of Jeff Bezos, in my deep dive of Jeff Bezos, I'm watching all these interviews from Jeff Bezos, all the way from the 90s to today, right? All the way from the 90s to today. And Jeff Bezos has one constant thing that he's saying in his interviews from 1999 all the way up until today. And this is, he keeps saying these two words put together. He keeps saying customer obsession. Customer obsession. Jeff Bezos is obsessed about his customers. He's not obsessed over competitors, he's obsessed with his customers. And then I start reading his letters to shareholders. If you didn't know, you have a publicly traded company like Amazon. Jeff Bezos, every single year he wrote a letter to the shareholders that own stock in Amazon, from all the way back until he stepped down from CEO a few years ago, right? But I start reading all these letters to shareholders. Guess what is a common theme that this man continuously says in the letters to shareholders, as I've heard him say in all these interviews from the 90s all the way up until today? He keeps saying customer obsession. In the letters to the shareholders also, customer obsession. We need to be obsessed about our customers, obsessed about our customers, customer obsession. So now, as I get further into my deep dive on Jeff Bezos, I need to get into this man's brain. So I'm like, how did these seeds get planted into this guy's brain? Who was it that he actually studied? So I'll go down from Jeff Bezos and I start studying another billionaire by the name of Sam Walton. If you don't know who Sam Walton is, Sam Walton owns Walmart. Sam Walton is no longer with us, he's deceased, but thanks, Sam Walton, he was a guy that owned Walmart. During his time, Sam Walton was the richest guy on the planet. How they give people those titles, he was the richest guy on the planet. Sam Walton was so rich during his time that when he passed away, I believe it might have been Bill Gates or somebody then became the richest guy on the planet, but the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 richest people on the planet was Sam Walton's wife and 3 children. He was so rich, he was the richest person on the planet, and when he died, his wife and his children became number 2, 3, 4, and 5 richest people on the planet. That's how rich Sam Walton was during his time with Walmart. So once I started to study Sam Walton, I find out that Sam Walton wrote a book, Made in America. This is Sam Walton's story, Made in America. Sam Walton wrote this book on his deathbed. And once I get the book, or one of the reasons I got the book outside of me wanting to study this man, because I know that Jeff Bezos read this book and studied this man. Because think about it, what is Amazon? Amazon is nothing but Walmart online. Walmart, Sam Walton, brick and mortar. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, click and order. And that's a bar too. Somebody tell Kendrick Lamar he can hold that. He can have that bar for free. You need to go from brick and mortar to click and order. All right, but as I'm reading this book, guess what? I keep on reading Sam Walton. He keeps on saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. He keeps saying customer obsession. Customer obsession, customer obsession, customer obsession. He says it to the point to whereas in this chapter 12 of the book, Sam Walton's words, for my whole career in retail, I've stuck by one guiding principle. It's a simple one, and I've repeated it over and over and over in this book until I'm sure you're sick to death of it. But I'm going to say it again anyway. The secret of successful retailing is to give your customers what they want. He said he already knows that. He said this over and over and over and over again in this book, which, trust me, he has said it so many times. And guess what the title of this chapter is? Chapter 12, making the customer number one. Customer obsession, customer obsession. Neither one of these men, Jeff Bezos or Sam Walton, even though they made hundreds of billions of dollars, made two of the biggest companies of all time, you never hear them talking about money or how much money they want to make or these money goals, even though money is a goal. They're always thinking of people first. They're always thinking of solving their customers' problems. And they can't generate the money unless they know their customer to a T, to where they know how to come up with solutions to their problems. So us online as entrepreneurs, and we're trying to make money, instead of trying to make money, we need to focus on becoming obsessed with our customers' problems and come up with solutions to those problems. Because to simplify everything, that is all that Sam Walton or Jeff Bezos did. They obsessed over customers' problems and came up with solutions to those problems in the marketplace. They just took it to grandiose scales, but they knew their customer. And that's why I say for us, our customer, we have to obsess over our avatar. And your avatar, this is the key and this is the foundation to your business, period. This is the single number one reason why if people are struggling or failing to make the amount of income that they want to make in their business or online, this is why. They spent no time, energy, or effort in building an avatar. And your avatar is your customer profile. Emphasis on, let me take that back, emphasis on customer. This is plural. This is singular, not plural. This is not customers. I don't have an S on this, customer. You build one avatar profile. You go really deep and detailed on building out one individual person that you will obsess over solving their problems. You will obsess on coming up with solutions to this one person's problem. Where a lot of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs mess up at is that they pick a niche. Think about it. If this is a niche, this is what people do, and then they dive into the niche. No, that's wrong. What you need to do is that you need to build an avatar profile within the niche. That's how you get seen. So if this is a niche, you need to find one person with one problem within that niche. And then you can hop into here and you solve that one person's problem. And you will be shocked to then realize how many more people are out here in the world and online on the internet that fit that one avatar's profile. I'm telling you this from personal experience, my friend, so please listen. If you build one avatar profile and you focus on fixing one person's problem and you deliver that solution to them with your digital product, one avatar with one solution that you have to their problem One digital product and one source of traffic, you can scale that to a high 6 and 7 figure level. That's how stuff can get a lot easier for you. People are making it complicated because they're trying to do everything for everybody, or they're trying to sell to everybody. No, build one avatar profile. Right? Even if I take it to restaurants, think of the burger place, In-N-Out. In-N-Out ain't out here worrying about chicken sandwiches and this and that, or In-N-Out sells burger, fries, and shakes. That's it. But look, Sam Walton, Jeff Bezos, customer obsession. They're able to obsess over their customer because they know who their actual customer is. Now, Sam Walton, Jeff Bezos, they talk a little bit different than Aston CEO. They call it customer obsession. Aston CEO calls it GAF. And GAF stands for give a fuck. Give a fuck about people. And that's how a lot of this shit gets easier. I'll talk a little different than old Sam, rest in peace, and good old Jeff. The customer obsession. Aston CEO. Give a fuck. If you actually stop thinking about how much money that you can make and start actually giving a fuck about other people, and you obsess on solving other people's problems, this is how it gets easy, because all that you have to do is then show people that you have obsessed over their problems more than they have. And then that's why they will exchange their money to you for the value that you create in the marketplace. But a lot of people are thinking totally ass backwards and thinking money, when that needs to be the absolute last thing that you think about in order to get the money. Give a fuck about people. And think about it. As entrepreneurs, we're in a problem-solving business, period. Every single thing that you spend money on is for something that solves a problem for you. So you need to be thinking about problems that you can come up to solutions with for one person, not how much money that you can make. And then those people will happily exchange money with you because you have shown them that you have obsessed over their problem more than they have. Jeff Bezos has shown the world that he has obsessed over their problem of getting quality products at a low price delivered to their house within one day than they have. Sam Walton, same thing. The only reason people buy products from me, the only reason people buy anything from me is because they know that I have obsessed over solving their problem more than they have. Therefore, they exchange their money to me for the value that I have of the solution to their problem that they know that I have obsessed over more than they have. Dude, that's how you can get numbers coming in online in your business, just like all of them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more, working less from stuff that you already know with a digital product, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join It's Credit at the top community. Get weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. Right now, it's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But think about that. Stuff just really gets easy if you simply just start giving a fuck about people more than you give a fuck about some money, and just show people that you have obsessed over solving their problems more than you care about some money. Offer them that solution. Anytime you think product, money, start thinking of the word offer, because it's much more easy to make someone an offer to solve a problem than to sell somebody something. Think about that. If somebody's sinking in the ocean and you come up with a boat and you offer them to get on the boat, you don't think they'll take that? That's all problem solving is. That's all entrepreneurship is. Picking one person's problem, solving it. You solve that one problem for that one person. You can scale that to a high 6-figure level, a 7-figure level. And I actually hate saying that 6-figure, but I just know most people walking the planet aren't even at the mental capacity yet where they can think beyond 6 figures. So that's why I say high 6 and 7 figures. But Jeff Bezos, Sam Walton, you can take it to hundreds of billions dollar industry levels, right? But me, myself, I personally don't have any goals or aspirations to become a billionaire, right? But I do study these people because I'm like, they figured out something to a level that is way further that I'm actually willing to take it. For some personal reason. That's a video for another reason why I have no aspirations to be like a billionaire and none of that type of shit. But I can still study these people and I can take certain stuff from them because I'm like, if it worked at this huge, grandiose, astronomical level, it'll work for me as the CEO and it'll work for you. And I'm telling you, stuff gets a lot easier when you stop thinking of how to make money and start thinking how to help people. It's a people game. Think about the people. Don't think about the money. Give a fuck about the people. Don't give a fuck about the money. And when people see that you don't give a fuck about the money and you give a fuck about the people give you their money. It's pretty simple. That's how it gets easy. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Go ahead and check out this video right here for a complete step-by-step breakdown of strategies that I personally use to make a little over $200,000 in a single month. It's credited at the top.